What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only, Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Over 1,700 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. None of this would be possible without you guys, so I thank you so very, very much. And yes, we are well into, I don't know if it's official, but we'll just go ahead and say it because it feels like it's, we're under some heat here in the A-Town. So it feels like summer, y'all. I feel like we're into summertime. And as we're getting out more and we're kind of getting used to the new normal, of course, there are so many places that you need to check out. So today, for all of my people, my north side people, all my people up north, Philadelphia mostly, okay? So I've got an entrepreneur. He's been doing some major and massive things in the Philly market. Aaron Anderson, how you doing today, sir?
Yeah, how you doing?
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. So, Aaron, where does your career begin in the food industry?
So, back to the pandemic, I was looking, for other investments to diversify everything else that I have going on. Mm-hmm. And I looked at just, something that's essential, which whenever I'm investing into anything, I always look at something that, you got to have in order to pretty much survive. Mm. So when I looked at food and I had no restaurant experience, but I have, experience in business. So when I started understanding how the restaurant industry worked, it was kind of like a no-brainer. Mm. And then I just went and tried to, started looking at different franchises and things of that nature. And then that's how it began.
Okay. So as you began that journey, what was the first major challenge that you faced?
COVID. So COVID. COVID. So when I started looking at the franchises, the original hot dog factory was one that kind of caught my attention, and it's based out of Atlanta, but there's none in Philadelphia or the Northeast region. So I was looking, and I said, man, this will go great here. So I decided to move forward with it. And again, this is pre-COVID. This is around like November of 2019. So I moved forward, but I moved forward with multiple locations. So my very first location was at the Subaru Park, which is home to the Philadelphia Union soccer team. I opened that in February of 2020. And right before I opened up my brick and mortar, which was in March, that's when COVID hit and everything shut down. And, it was extremely frustrating because, not only did you have high hopes of running a successful business, but then, you're hit with something where it just shook the whole world and you're dealing with so much uncertainty. So just with me understanding that now in the restaurant industry, restaurants are closed, people can't come in to dine in, I had to literally pivot from thinking that I'm going to have people come into the restaurant and so forth. And that's where I just kind of started, looking at the third-party delivery companies and just really promoting and marketing, using that platform to just, be able to have some business coming through. So that was definitely like a major challenge that I faced coming in.
Okay, cool beans. And was that also a new industry for you as far as using the third-party delivery services? So I'm like DoorDash and Grubhub and all those good guys?
Yes, but with the way that they're structured, it's just a part of it. You don't rely on it, but I had to literally rely on it because no one was coming or was able to actually come and sit down and eat.
Yes, wow. That had to be incredible. So as time has gone on and we're seemingly coming out of this pandemic situation, hopefully on a better note, how is business going, Aaron?
It's we're seeing slight improvement, but it's not. Again, I don't know how it should be because again, I opened up right when the pandemic started. But it's definitely a huge improvement from this time last year.
Yeah, and I would say I'm in the Atlanta market, and so it's just it honestly it's kind of heartbreaking just seeing a lot of the black businesses here really shut their doors forever because they were not able to adapt. And for you to still be standing, that's a huge mark. And I'd give you kudos, you and your team, kudos on that because it's not an easy thing.
Right. Yeah, it definitely wasn't easy for me. And what I had to do was whenever, I'm involved in any business, I always create verticals. Mm-hmm. So, although I'm involved with the original hot dog factory, which I have brick and mortars and so forth, during the pandemic, I discovered it's called a ghost kitchen. It's a restaurant concept where it's no dine-in and it's only available through third party. And it's literally like you can have a kitchen and serve as many concepts as you want out of this one particular kitchen. So my vertical from the hot dog factory during the pandemic was I created Chef Reuben's Kitchen, which that was in a ghost kitchen, and that was doing extremely well. And that's what kind of helped me balance out things to be able to sustain those tough times up until now.
Yes. Now, a little birdie told me, Aaron, that you're actually working on your memoir. How is that going?
I am. It's going well. It's definitely interesting process that I'm fairly new to, but yeah, it's something that's being worked on.
Okay, cool beans. Tell us a little bit about Storehouse.
Okay, so yeah, that's a cannabis company that I got in that I'm affiliated with. I got in touch with them probably was about a year ago, and they had some opportunities, and then I just kind of looked at it in the cannabis industry. It made sense, so we ended up opening up 2 dispensaries in the Baltimore region and looking to do some in New Jersey. Okay.
Definitely. You got, a lot of pots on the stove cooking, Aaron. I like that. Always got to keep moving. You got to bob and weave. So I love that. I absolutely love that about that situation. It definitely makes it for, a better outcome is and now that we're coming out of the pandemic, now that options are a little bit more open than they were a year ago. So I'm, me, myself as a small business owner, I'm also very thankful for things to kind of be turning the corner, so to speak. Definitely turning the corner for that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But absolutely. So ultimately, what do you want people to remember about you? 50 years from now, 100 years from now, and they are reading your memoir and they're looking through your story and they're seeing these storefronts and these pictures. What do you want people to take from your life?
I think for me, most importantly, is just that they know and understand that, I'm a young black guy from Philadelphia, raised by a single parent, and nothing was handed to me. And, I've worked entirely hard my entire life, and, I've built everything literally on my own loans, none of those things. So most importantly, that they can be inspired and understand that no matter where you come from, if you put the work in, you'll reap the benefits.
I love it. Aaron Anderson, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And also, I want to go ahead and put that out there. As you opened your first franchise, you didn't even need a loan. You didn't even have to take out a loan.
No.
And that's huge because that's one of the top things to keep people and to get people and keep them in debt. So I tip my hat to you on that. That's
true. And that is true.
That is absolutely. But Aaron, let everyone know the best way to reach you if they want to get more information on your brands that you are affiliated with, or if they need to follow you on social media.
Sure. So my social media is Aaron AARON 007A as in Apple, and my website is Axiom AXXEUM Corp CORP as in Paul.com.
I love it. Much more success to you and your team, Aaron. Keep on doing good things, good works. Can't wait to see the next chapter.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Ash.
Not a problem. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. You look them square in the face. You tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.